We hit 2,000 subscribers, but what did we treat ourselves to in this latest board game haul?
Hi, I'm Julian, this is Libby, and this is Ben the dog, and together we make up BoxedMeeples. So yes, we've hit that magic 2,000 subscriber count.
Thank you.
Yes, we've said this a few times, but we never really anticipated building up a following or anything like that.
No, we just thought it would be fun to take part in Favourite Game Friday and things like that. And then, thank you for joining us on the journey of board games in this household. It just sort of has carried on since then.
Yeah, and we are overwhelmed, really, when we see every time we get a new subscriber. The thrill of that hasn't faded at all. Every
It's like,
time.
oh my gosh.
It's a new number. So yes, we do thoroughly appreciate all the interactions we get. We've made so many fantastic friends from doing this.
Yeah, and obviously every time we hit a new milestone, it's a great excuse to be able to go and buy more board games. And we've used this one no different. We've just said, oh, well, shall we treat ourselves to some more things to the shelves? So we thought we would tell you what our 2,000 subscriber treat was.
Yes.
In this little video.
You might remember when we reached 1,000, we bought Star Wars: The Clone Wars pandemic game.
Yeah.
And we've been shopping in our friendly local game store, which you obviously all know is Chaos Cards. And if you are shopping with Chaos Cards online, there is a discount code in the description that will save you some money at the checkout.
Well, indeed. So what did you buy with your... We set ourselves sort of...
Yes,
50
around about the
each.
£50 mark.
I mean, I might have bent the rules a little bit, but
Yeah.
I think yours was like £1.16 over or something. But yeah, you've got to tip it over for free shipping.
Yes, if you want to take advantage of all the offers you can. So I've been playing a lot of Hostage Negotiator. You would have seen that if you watched any videos. And I recall a Shut Up and Sit Down review of it, where they reviewed the career mode. And I'm loving just the base game at the moment. I think I've got one expansion I got last time, which is a little bit impact because it's super cheap. Now, there's just been a sale on in Chaos Cards. And in that sale, I could get the career mode. So this is basically a campaign mode, a solo mode for Hostage Negotiator. That you play over a series that lasts about 10 hours. And the reason I wanted to get this is because the review from Shut Up Sit Down was just so overwhelmingly positive, and I really love the base game.
Yeah.
So this is a bit of a heavy beast. There's a lot of cards in here. But to enjoy it...
It's even more, doesn't it?
Yes, so this is a very unique expansion, and to play it, you need to own multiple other Hostage Negotiator products. Hostage Negotiator, which I have.
Yep.
Hostage Negotiator Crime Wave, which I don't yet have, which is the large storage box.
Right.
And also, you need 7 Abductor Packs, of which you must have Abductor Pack 7.
Right.
Now, I got Abductor Pack 10 last time we did the video, and this was in a sale. So this was £15, I think, round about that mark. So I thought, I better get that while I can, because I definitely want to experience this in all of its glory. So I saw that cheap, and I thought, let's grab it while I can. But that wasn't the only thing that was reduced for Hostage Negotiator. So I got the career mode expansion, which I can't yet play because I haven't got Crime Wave. But what I have got, they wanted 7. So I have...
There's a couple of packs there.
So
Are they in order?
Yes, they are. They are in order. They're not. So I've got 1 Abductor Pack already. I needed 6 more. And I still need Crime Wave. But the thing is, I can still play these.
Yes. Yeah.
I can't play this yet until I get that large, massive box. When that's the right price, I will buy it. But I can play these with what I've already got. So it's not like I'm going to put these on the shelf and never play them. So I have Abductor Pack 2. I have Abductor Pack 4. I have Abductor Pack 5. I have Abductor Pack 6. I have the required Abductor Pack 7. And I have Abductor Pack 9 and Abductor Pack 1. So that is... I've already got 1.
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have everything I need to play this apart from quite right.
And each of those packs does what gives you a different person who's losing.
Yeah, so if you watch the My Game of the Month for a hostage negotiator, it talks about how each abductee you face is like a puzzle. You have to work out the best way to approach them, to either rescue all the hostages as quick as possible or to kill them if you can. And each one of these is a different story, but each one introduces a new mechanism. So I think this one, number 1, is the most simple. He doesn't let you play more than 4 cards on a turn.
Right.
And he behaves in a slightly more aggressive manner. So you've got to act quickly with him,
Right.
and efficiently. Whereas this one is, so I've watched a review of all of the different abductor packs and put them in order. There's one I didn't really like the theme of, and one I read was incredibly hard. So I was like, well, no,
Leave that one behind.
it's already hard enough. This is like a social media one. It's got lots of quirky memes in it. This one's your rival, which is the one you need to play it anyway. This one's it's a bit of a chunky boy, this one. There's a lot of cards in here, a lot of tokens for this one. As about, someone's holding their family hostage. There's a cult one, which I think sounds really fun, where the hostages are actually cult members.
Oh.
So the quicker you get the hostages out of there, the weaker the cult as a whole become. This is based on sort of what I've heard, not what I've played for obvious detail. They're brand new. This one's got a bus that travels around town, and where the location of the bus is on this different map affects speed. A little bit like that.
Yeah.
And this one has got 2 twins, which is certainly much like a certain Die Hard film.
Yeah.
So yeah, we can see the influences. And I've talked so much about how much I like Van Ryder games. I love the theme of them all. I love the kind of immersion. And buying this, and they did say this on Shut Up and Sit Down with You, buying it at full price is quite an expensive endeavour.
Yeah.
But so far, I've been given the base game, and I bought all of these for around about 40 to 60% off, depending on which one. So
And things, yeah.
I'm buying it slowly. I can't play it all yet.
Are you buying it slowly, though?
I mean, in the space of 2 months, I bought some.
You bought a load of it, yeah. Okay.
But yes, I'm really looking forward to playing these. I'll get to know them better. So when I actually play the career mode, which is what I'm really, really looking forward to, I'll be able to enjoy it to its fullest. So that's, a bit dull, really. Guess the hostage. I got a load of hostage negotiator.
There's lots for it. I was thinking more kind of honeymoon vibes, which we've got coming up. Getting a couple more sort of 2-player, smaller games. Not necessarily have to be 2-player, but, trying to get some more smaller games that we could take away with this. So with that in mind, I started off with one that's been on my list for a long, long time. Radlands, post-apocalyptic. It's definitely a 2-player, attack each other's kind of base thing. I love the description that they put on the back. Inappropriately colourful and tightly designed post-apocalyptic tooth and nail fight to the bitter end.
Joyous.
Yeah. I mean, that seems like honeymoon vibes to me, doesn't it?
Not what you've got planned. Okay.
Well, it's one that's been on my radar for a long time, and I've held out because I was really hoping to get the deluxe version at some point. I almost picked it up at ESSA and then just didn't get round to the right haul. And I saw it again. It was in the sale, so I just thought, now's the time to actually give this a try. Not having the deluxe means the box is actually nice and tiny, so it will fit into our suitcase. We take away.
We could potentially, I'm sure, get either on Etsy or officially
play mats and things.
Bits that'll upgrade it if we need to.
If we love it. So, and we've got a nice little drawer with loads of card games and 2-players. It's nothing this will, maybe squeeze in.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? So next up for me was Azure Mini, and it's all the tiles, all everything that you know and love from normal Azure, which I think does have kind of a bit of a more of a sit in a nice hot place with a cocktail on the side, putting out these lovely pretty tiles. That's got more honeymoon vibes than Radlands.
Yes,
let's be honest.
Slightly more friendly.
But and a nice little puzzly one. We don't actually have.
No, we don't have that version of Azure now.
We have some of Pavilion, which I would say is probably my favourite one. And I did notice when I got this that the mini version it looks like it's coming up.
Okay.
Perhaps later in the summer. So, but I felt like adding this one is nice because it's one that I play on BGA a lot, but not in person that much because we always go to Summer Pavilion because that's what's on the shelves at the moment.
It lends itself to becoming mini because for Azul, half the playmat is kind of just scoring, isn't it? So it does make sense that you can just lop off that, move that elsewhere, and you've got
a slightly smaller tiles, and you can just jam it into a little area. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. That will come away with us for sure. And lastly, isn't really a honeymoon one. It's just I was scouring through and finally bit the bullet for one that's been on my list for a long, long time.
You treated yourself.
I did.
For this celebration.
I did. And to be honest, this one took me over budget. So I ended up having to pay some money towards extra on top of what we'd put aside for it. But that did mean that I got to use an extra £5 voucher.
Brilliant. You're very good at using the vouchers.
Yeah. And that was Abyss. And he does have a bit of a scary face on him in the front here, doesn't he? I love watery based games, and this one you are in this whole entire underwater world. The artwork looks fantastic. I mean, I've been hearing great things about this game for a long, long time, like loads of dice tower lists. I mean, even the other day we were watching Evan do his A to Z listing and loads of different contributors.
I think the Brothers Murph talked about
this. Yes, I think it was Nick. And he had the letter A and he chose this and just said how much he loved it. And it just made me want it even more. And at that point, I'd already pressed go to the checkout, but they hadn't arrived. So I was like, validation. I told you it's good.
What I'm excited about is it's quite a short playtime. I think it's about 45 minutes to an hour. Mm-hmm. And we have lots of these kind of games that notch towards 2 hours, which isn't really feasible in the evenings during the week. So having a shorter but heavier game, I think is really, really exciting.
Yeah, I mean, it's 14 plus, so it's not going to be silly heavy, but yeah. And it just looks great. I love the idea of all these different cards and stuff. I mean, even the way they write the font with this coral coming out of it is glorious. So I'm sure you'll be hearing more about that one soon and seeing it on the shelf. But yeah, diving into this underworld universe sounds fantastic. Centuries, creatures without fear have ruled the depths of the ocean. Yeah, so that sounds amazing. You recruit different people. You can control different locations. So yeah, this one's going to be fantastic. So that was my little haul here, and yours was.
I just got hostage negotiator. The hostage negotiator.
Yeah. But that's what we got as a little mini celebration. Yeah.
But if you're not subscribed, please do subscribe to our channel because if we get to a higher number, we get to buy more stuff. So yes, please do subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, to the 2,000 of you who have subscribed, thank you again. It is so nice to feel that kind of just sense of community, really.
Yeah, it's wonderful being part of this whole, I feel like it's a friendship between so many people that we've met through doing this as a hobby. You go to conventions and meet even new friends every single time, and we're communicating with people regularly at the other side of the world that we would never.
We wouldn't have crossed paths with them if we weren't doing that. So.
Yeah, which is lovely.
But as always, thanks so much for watching.
Bye.